Owie! Again! I really wish that I had place for a camera up here. It would be so much easier to film everything. But I don't. Anyhow, hello everyone. This is a project that I have been postponing for a long time now, and that is because this freaks me out. This is the torch igniter system. It doesn't say much, but it's basically a small rocket engine that is lightening the big rocket engine. So this will be located in the injector phase, the fuel injection system, and that will ignite the rocket engine. So we can do it remotely instead of using a pyrotechnic igniter that we have to install every time. But anyhow, I have delayed this project for almost a year now because I don't want to touch it. And that is because we are dealing with oxygen, but in a gaseous state instead of liquid state. And that freaks me out. And that's why I haven't touched this thing. Because, yeah, I'm literally afraid of doing this. Because oxygen, you can't really see it, you can't really smell it. And when something goes wrong, when you discover it's something wrong, it's already too late. So I will go very careful with this project. But there is one thing I have testing around with off camera, and I want to show you right now, and that is the electronics around it. And you know, I have a fetish for those timers I've showed you before. I used them in the pump, I used them in the remote control for different kind of products. And that is, I don't know if you can see it, that is this little thing. This is smart, small, you can find on eBay. I don't know actually what it's called. Those are programmable, so you can put different settings on them, and yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with it. So I use it in this project too, and this electronic part is the, how should I say? It's more like a taser gun, so it used those two cables. I can actually show it for you. As you can see, the timer is over here, it starts timing, and then when I bring those two wires close, these two, I don't want to touch them. It sparks. That is 40,000 volts in this thing. And I used the timer. Oh, that hurt. Damn. I used the timer to control it. So no. Anyway, that's the, oh shit. Turn this thing off. Anyway, that's the timer and the electronics that controlling or igniting this thing. So what do we have in this box then? There's a small receipt and there's a small attachment that's not necessary to show. So I will show you when parts coming together, but this is the parts that I for the moment have in my possession, and I will show you how this thing works and how I'm gonna connect it up. Okay, so this is the device that I come up with for the torch igniter system. So this is the electronics that controlling the ignition itself. So what we have here is a taser unit to get the power. And to control that, I'm using a timer and a volt regulator and some other electronics to control the magnetic field and those power spikes that interrupts this electronics. I had some problem with that earlier. But this is how it looks. So this wiring over here is to eliminate that magnetic field that I get. And this capacitor and some other stuff around here is for the power spikes, so they don't go back into the electronics because that kills it. So on the back side we have the Taser unit. This produces about 40,000 volts, and that is coming out in these two cables. So I'm just gonna test it. I don't know if it works. Hopefully it will. Just gonna test it, and yeah, let's do that. So I hooked it up to this power supply, and just gonna connect it and see what's happening. See if it works. Oh, power up, and hopefully, oh come on, where is it? There we go. What? No. Die. So the device works, obviously. You saw the coming out the high voltage through those two ends, and I hit my head and tipped over the camera. Hope it's fine. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do now is to connect the spark plug. Focus. There you go. That spark plug up to those two cables and see if it's get any spark where it should come out instead of banging my head in the table. Okay, so I hooked up the Taser unit to the spark plug. So I taped the cables down temporarily with the masking tape. You can see it over here and in the back of the spark plug. So it should work, I hope. We should get a spark. But this time I will hook up the power supply in the wall adapter in front of me that I didn't thought about earlier. So here we go. Well, there is a tiny spark. Can you see it? Right over there. I don't want to touch it. But thinking about it, if my understanding is correct regarding Taser units, you should be able, as long as the cables are separate and they can't create a spark in between, you should be able to touch one of the cables without getting a shock. Should I touch it? 40,000 volts, it's gonna hurt like hell. Oh, just a quick tap, just for you. Just a quick tap. Should I touch it? Okay, just a quick tap. I'm right. See? Damn it, fucking hell. Oh, fucking picture. Can you see the black spot over there? The thing arced through and zapped me right into my hand, and it hurts like hell. And my hand is totally numb. Okay, I will not try this one more time and holding it, but I will see if this thing still works, because as you saw, I threw it away by reflex. So I will connect it in again and see if it works. Seriously. Owie. Again. Okay. Oh, fuck my... Ah, fucking hell. It arced through my arm, through this plate. How can it arc through cork? It should be... Look at it. Look. Look at it. It arced through cork. You see the small dot over here? It arced through, right through it. Check. Here's the marks in the steel. It went straight into my arms. Well, I'm calling it. I'm time out. I'm done. I'm done with this project for today. First arcing through the spark plug and now heading me through the table. I'm done. I'm done. I will leave this project when I know more about it or know how to test it safely. But for now, I will leave it like this. That, kids, is why you don't play with taser guns. It will hurt you.